Hopefully everyone can hear me. If you've got any questions, feel free to pop them in the comments and I'll answer them for you. So I already have some questions up on Instagram, so I'll start answering those for people. So someone asked me what my favorite dessert was. I'd have to say probably ice cream and jelly. Whenever I can, that's what I have. Ooh, this is a good question. Someone asked me what my favorite fursuit makers are and favorite suits. I really like ruffled designs, autumn fallings, phoenix nest, which is what confection is. Quartz is one of my favorite fursuits I've seen. Taya, telephone, of course. Hi, Karma. Another person has asked what I love about the furry fandom. I'd probably say I don't identify as a furry so much, but what I really enjoy about the fandom is getting to perform in suit and just the creativity and diversity that's in this fandom, and the fact that we can express ourselves and everybody is very accepting. That's what I like about the fandom. Another person has asked what my vision in fursuit is like. I can see quite well. I can see the phone, obviously. I can read comments. I might have to go a little close to read them. And I'm also reading questions on Instagram. Someone else has asked what my favorite convention is. There's not a lot of conventions here in Australia, so I've had to travel overseas, and I've got friends overseas that I like to catch up with. I'd probably say I really enjoy Anthrocon. That was the first US convention I went to, and then after that I went to MFF. MFF was pretty cool. I liked the layout and I got to meet a lot of awesome people. G'day! How's it going? Someone's asked for hugs. Yes, you can have hugs. Hope that was hugs enough for you. If anyone's got any more questions, feel free to pop them in the comments. I know there's a couple of other people that are still waiting on other devices to try and get on, so I'll wait for them as well. Hopefully there's no lag on this because it's having trouble focusing. My internet's not very fast. Oh wow, that's so cool. Do you go to conventions as well? So I thought I'd show everybody my fish that I've got since I'm sitting here in my bedroom. Hopefully you can see them. And I've also got some little beeters. I don't know if you could see that one in there. Oh, you're at Convergence. Were you wearing your suit there? I might know who you are. And if you're going to Fursuit, we could catch up. I'll wait for some other people. I know there's still people trying to get on. So whereabouts in Australia are you from? We should really have music on, shouldn't we? It's not very good here. Let's put some music on. So I've got a Surface Pro here that I'm trying to work out how to use. I've only had it for a short while, but we'll see how I go. Hi! How are you going? Hey dude! Yes, I'll definitely be going to Convergence 2018. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Oh, I think it might be 7 o'clock or something for you. So there's a big time difference here between Australia and the US. I tried to do it earlier, but I was having trouble trying to get the stream to work. I'm sorry. And we have music. Almost did. So yeah, if you're going to Convergence 2018, I'll catch you there. Come say hi. Does anyone else have any more questions you'd like to ask? I could answer them about Australia in general or conventions, anything you want to ask. I'll be going to FWA this year, as well as, what else am I going to? Biggest Little Furcon and Rocky Mountain Furcon. So if anyone's going to any of those, I'll see you there. Oh no, my music stops. Oh, that's alright. I'll still be at concert, so I can still see you. So, good. How are you? So I had a couple of people asking about my dog because she was rushed to the emergency vet after having some seizures. That was pretty scary. I've never seen a dog have seizures before, and she had them back in July last year. I've got her here at the moment, so thankfully we didn't have to put her down, which I'm really, really glad I didn't have to do that. But she'll be on epilepsy medication for the rest of her life. I'll just show you what she's like now. You would never think that she had any seizures. She just doesn't stop. Ready. All she wants to do is play. But we've been watching her pretty much like a hawk, just in case, so still kind of on eggshells, which is why she's in my room at the moment. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your words. That really means a lot to me. I just hope that we don't have to take her to the emergency ever again. And because it's Australia Day today, I have my Australia mug on me. Get some nice little kangaroos on it. If anybody has any more questions, just let me know. I'm happy to answer anything. As long as it's not too private, of course. So, that was in Burbank in California, and I really enjoyed it there. If I had to pick a favorite place to visit in the US, at the moment I'd probably say California, even though it was a little hot when I went over there. But Chicago was really cool too. I actually got to see snow. Actual snow for the first time, which was really cool because over here it doesn't snow very much, so we have to make fake snow or travel about 3 hours away just to get there because it's all up in the mountains. How long have I had my suit? Lost the internet there for a sec. I've had my suit for about 2 months now. I had her at MFF, which was really cool. I picked her up there. And then I took her recently to Convergence. And she's the only suit I own. Hopefully that answers your question. So how did everybody else find out about the fandom? I'm really interested in finding out. I think, oh, how long have I been in the fandom? So I sort of was on DeviantArt, if you've heard of DeviantArt, and I was following this really great artist called Dolphiana. She draws like Disney style artworks. And I happened to fall onto FA, and I kind of had a look at it for a while. And that was back in 2006. Yeah, 2006. And then I went away and did school, and then came back to it in 2009. After seeing videos of Telephone and Taya. And I thought, this is really cool. And then I started looking for conventions in Australia. And because we're really small, we only have, well, we had 2, but now we're slowly getting more. I think there's 5 maybe now. And then I went to my first convention in 2014. I dragged my dad along. And my parents were really cool about everything. They didn't have any problems with it. It's not their thing, but they said as long as it makes me happy and I have fun. So I think, yeah, 2014 is when I went to my first convention, and then the rest is history. And as of recently, so last year I started making fursuits as well. I thought I'd give that a go and see how it all works and everything like that. And hopefully I'll be able to have suits up and have people walking around in them, which would be really cool. Is anyone else here a fursuit maker? Oh no, you're not being annoying. I love questions. Hi. Hopefully everyone can hear me. It's a little hard to talk when you're in suit. Oh, that's cool. What kind of species are you working on? Is it just a canine or one of your own characters? Yay, we have another maker. This is going to turn into a maker chat, I know it. So how many people do I have on that are from Australia and from overseas? Yeah, that's what I meant. So whereabouts in the US are you from? he's in the US. Hopefully it's not too late for you at the moment. I'm sorry. The best time for me to try and do it was in the morning here because there's about a 14-hour time difference between here and overseas. Oh, Texas. That's pretty cool. Are you around Dallas or somewhere else? And Michigan. I haven't been there yet. I'd really like to go there. Okay, so you're near Dallas. That's all right. Just had to swap hands. My hand's getting a little tired holding the phone. Okay, I'm not too sure where in Texas that is. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, I think the my internet is really slow at the moment, so it keeps lagging. Hopefully that fixes itself up for everyone. Or I can bring the device closer so everyone can hear me. It's a little hard to talk while in suit because your sound kind of gets muffled. Muffle, muffle. If you've got any more questions, feel free to pop them in the comments. I'm happy to answer anything about Australia. Our creepy crawlies, how everything wants to kill you, that's not true. Some people will tell you different. Yeah, this is confection. So when she was for sale, I had to rename the character. So that's why she's no longer known as Confession, but I still wanted to keep that sort of element, so she got called Confection, which I think is kind of cute. I was actually in a shopping center when I came up with the name. I was having the hardest time trying to find a name for her, and I walked down the confectionery aisle and that was it. I thought, that's her.